Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. We'll be watching this pre-market scan. We'll be watching the momentum indicator and the volume spike. We want to see this number rising over here in the Momo, and we hopefully want to get a spike beside that number to make the price rise. Once we see that, we come over here and we check the current bar volume to make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that, it's not a certain number. It's just that there's a lot of volume flow like you currently see happening. We want to see a good battle between the buyers and the sellers. Once we confirm that, we will take a look over here at the price. Once the price rises, I'll sometimes mark a resistance level. When the price starts pulling back, I'll mark a support level for the next run up. If you are a beginning trader, you want to plan your entry down here near the support level. But we don't want to get in unless these green dominator bars are pushing higher than this average yellow volume line. This means there's more than normal buyers coming in, and there's a possibility that the price may rise. We also want to see that the My Blessing indicator is going north as well. These are sellers and these are buyers. Same thing up here. When you see red, that's sellers. So if you're in a trade and it's breaking out with green bars, you hold on to that trade until you start seeing the sellers come in and you immediately get out. Take your profits or cut your loss, whatever the case may be. Never trade off my screen. My screen is sometimes delayed. Delays can cost you money. Make sure that you set up on your own computer and trade from your system, not mine. I'm also not a financial advisor. Reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. I build indicators and teach you how to use them. I don't teach you how to trade. But once you learn these indicators, you will catch on how to trade. I assure you, we do it every morning. And I thank you for joining me this morning as we wait a couple more minutes for this pre-market session to start. Make sure your TIF and your active trader is set to EXT. This morning I'm showing a new scan and a new indicator. This indicator can be applied to any scan, but the scan itself is out of this world, and this indicator is also. This indicator and scan is looking for the very first green candle to break the yellow average volume line. Once that happens, we hope that the buyers continue to buy it and bring it up. The purpose of this indicator is to try to get us in at the very first signal of volume increasing. We'll be testing it over the next several weeks. I plan on launching this indicator once we launch the website, so it won't be available for some time, but we will test it during that period. We have about a minute and a half to go. Good morning to everyone on YouTube this morning. Looked like you guys were ready for me this morning. 88 already. That's a good sign. All right, here we go. Let's see if the Lord blesses us this morning. We're watching up here or down here. I want to see these volume spikes moving. When we see the first green pop up. Looks like STI is going to go ahead and push up for us. Happen to be on the correct one. Good start so far. A little cheap for me. I'll probably stay out of it. We're watching these dominator bars. That's all we need to watch is right here. Once we are in a stock, this is where you want to focus. You don't want to watch the candles and the money. Watch for red to come in down here, or else ride the stock up as long as we have green bars. My blessing indicator pointing north. Another green bar trying to come in. The price is still pushing higher. I'm getting some loading issues out of Charles Schwab this morning. Tall green bar trying to develop. The price is still trying to go higher. I see some red popping in every now and then. You got to keep your eye right on this bar so that you can get out as soon as possible. I'm watching DJT. It seems to be going up. Still no red here yet. Buyers still coming in. There's some red. They're going to take profits here. This is when you would exit, or at least sell some. Traders are starting to get worried that it's not going any higher, so they're selling shares. Good job, Doug and Robert. Remember to build a watch list as these stocks take off this morning. Build a personal watch list, put them into it so that you can watch them throughout the trading session. There may be another opportunity to get more profit out of these stocks. Waiting on the next one. That one didn't give very much profit. About 5 or 7 cents, somewhere around there. Market seems to be a little bit quiet at the moment. STI, a few late buyers coming in thinking they can push it up a higher, and sometimes they succeed. We had quite a few traders make profit off of that last trade. We had Doug, Milo, Iwo Jima, Don, John, Greg, OG, M, Profit, Trader MT. Good job, traders. STI pushing a little higher. It's higher risk at this point, unless we can get that candle to turn green. My blessing indicator is not doing so good. It's trying to roll back over to the upside. The dominator bars are short. Now the buyers are trying to push it higher. Profit taking going on. Red bar coming in. Let's see if the buyers can keep it going. I'm going to change stocks here. If you're into this stock, make sure it's on your monitor. That one's headed down. We'll go back to it. Holding the price range. Robert, I can't answer your question. I've never been under the PDT rule. STI is still holding this price level. That's always a good sign. ASPI is being called out. Profit taking going on. Buyers trying to cover it up. Don't like the long wick on the top. Hopefully the buyers can overcome the sellers. Looks like the traders are getting a little bit worried, starting to pull out. We have a red dominator bar. Big, tall, red dominator bar of sellers. Good job, Don. Good job, Crab Key. Good job, M. Good job, OG. Good job, A-Rick. Thank you, Nora. All right, here's another one to add to the personal watch list, ASPI. DJT testing the 34 as it's falling. Good job, Doc. Well, enjoy your coffee as we wait on the next mover. Not liking the long tails on that one. Not enough volume on this cheaper penny stock to get into it. We were triggered off right at the beginning of it. Too low a volume for me. And too cheap. Still going. You are welcome, OG. ASPI we played earlier sold off. Looks like a few buyers coming back in. Would like to see that dominator bar break above that yellow line for another run back up to the top. It's not likely to happen, but it could. We are on the back side of a trade. It's not as strong as the first run. Quiet at the moment. Hopefully we'll get something moving here soon. White arrow coming into play on ASPI. That's a pullback arrow after a stock sells off and the buyers start coming back in. That indicator detects them and lets you know that they're buying. Dominator bar not quite high enough. It's not above the yellow average volume line, but it could be soon. Got to be very careful here. We are on the back side of the trade. It may just be creating a lower high. Dominator bars getting taller. And that big seller drops in on them. Buyers are continuing to try to push this stock higher. Hopefully don't have another seller sitting there to spoil the party. My blessing starting to roll over to the downside. Them buyers will not give up. They are trying to get this stock back up to the top. Good job, Doug. This is why you continually make a personal watch list as these stocks are moving in the morning. This is our second chance at this one. It's not the volume I like to see. The buyers are coming in slowly, but it is going up. Some sellers coming in, red dominator bar. Looks like the stock may be over. We did get a lower high out of it. The buyers and sellers are pulling out of it. Big group of buyers coming in to try to push it higher. That bar jumped way up there. More buyers coming in now for the push. They're going to back them up. Let's see if we have enough buyers to do that. Push it back up there near that 766 would be nice. They are definitely trying. Just too many sellers up there at the 720 area. Nice tall green dominator bar, but it's not going up. Too many sellers. Looks like they may have overcome those sellers, or trying to. Still pushing down at 720. Get enough buyers in here, we may can overcome the sellers and break through. Another attempt. And the sellers stomp on them. It sure found some right here. That's 3 or 4 attempts to get above 720. Still struggling. Still sitting at 719. $725.27. Let's see if they can push through here. Need a tall green dominator bar to come in for strength. There it goes. Let's see if we can get the push. Running on up now, 748, 747, 762. I'm going to get out here. $800 profit. I was in for 3,000 shares. Pushing higher. Nice battle going on here. 769 for that high. We set a new high. It was a struggle getting there, but it made it. Take your profits. Don't be greedy here. Take some profit anyway. 789. Once again, the importance of making a list as these stocks move each morning. 795 for a new high. Thank you, Don and Eric. 803. Selling off now. Hope y'all took advantage of that move. Good job, Fumagoo. Good job, Doc. Good job, Milo. Good job, Iwo Jima. Good job, Philly Will. Good job, KK. Good job, Trader MT. Dyna Guy. Nice profit, Dyna Guy. '05. Good job, brother. I absolutely love pre-market trading and the market open. Can't wait till the regular session turns around and we can do this during the day. But the regular session's been dying at like 9:30. I have no desire to sit there and wait for 1 or 2 stocks. That may happen every couple hours. Pushing to a new high, 812 now. That'll get you cheering this morning on a not so good of a start morning. Of course, this is the third trade. We can't complain, can we? This one being the best one so far. 828 for the high. 830 now. Milo, I know the feeling. I was up there too, brother. 3,000 shares at $8. 24 grand. You are welcome, Din Din. Good job anyway, Jimmy. Profit is profit, even if it's a penny. You got out of it without going red. I don't care about the deal. I just care about the stock going up. I care about the buyers and the sellers. Where are they? I'll let them do the dirty work. I'll just play the move. Price action and volume. Well, I kind of think we played the only three stocks that were moving this morning. I'm seeing some stocks popping up here in this new scan, but they're not following through, so I'm not clicking on them. Once again, this scan finds that first green bar breaking the yellow average volume line. All right, here we got one going. It gets a penny stock, JFBR. Thank you, Jamie. I should have clicked on it when you told me, but it did pop up down here. Pretty tall. Looked like a big gain since the start. Don't know if I would get in it at this level. Of course, I won't trade these cheaper ones anyway. That was kind of the information for you traders. It is pushing, penny at a time, 2 cents maybe. Nice tall green dominator bars. Looks like it might make it up to the upper monitor. Pushing up nicely for a cheap stock. Just be careful of that big red candle that comes with these cheaper stocks. People are buying high quantities to make lots of money or as much as they can. But just remember, they're going to sell large quantities too, so it won't take much to drop it right back down really quick. So 52 cents here, 53. Nice call out, Jamie. Thank you. Take some off the table. Don't get caught holding the whole bag here. You get used to it, Fumagoo. It's just like spending $1. Quit worrying about what you're spending and concentrate on the candles moving and the volume coming in. You'll be fine. Just remember, you have bigger losses the bigger the share size. So a $200 loss at 1,000 shares is like a $20 loss at 100 shares. It just seems like, oh, I took a big hit. Well, you really didn't, because you're buying larger share sizes. Good job, Doug. U4. M. Yeah, I'm watching ASPI. I think that run may be over. We can check on it though. Everybody done with this one? Hopefully. I'm going to click off of it. If you're still in it, make sure it's on your screen. You're not supposed to be trading off of mine anyway. ASPI, don't know if we'll get another high breaker here. Thank you for calling it back out, Doug. My blessing coming up from below the yellow line. That's a good sign. We need some green dominator bars above the yellow line. That tells me there's more than average volume and more than average buyers are interested in coming in. Right now we don't have that. Dominator bar getting taller, but that may change. Let's see what happens. Now you're thinking like me, Fumagoo. 2 or 3 trades a day, done. Over. Don't even care about the regular session. A new high, 836, 843. White arrow play. We may get more behind it now. Dominator bar pushing up a little more. Come on, big green dominator bar is what we need for a strong push. We're not getting it. We need a lot more buyers to come in to fight this battle. White arrow popping in and out. Will it break? It all depends on the buyers if they want to take the risk this high. Looks like they're not wanting to. Profit taking going on. It does automatically update. We're just testing this one. I already spotted 2 adjustments I need to make. We'll be testing it over several weeks. I plan on launching it with the new website when it launches. So as we test it, I notice how it performs and make corrections along the way as we're testing it. You are welcome. This way, if we all test it, you know how well it works and if you want to buy it or not when it's released. Because I don't want to sell anything that doesn't work. White arrow coming in. Let's see what happens here. Looks like we're going to struggle. We probably maxed out for pre-market on this one. Doc, that happens to the best of us. We've already played JFBR once. This is the backside of the trade. A very risky trade. Plus it's a cheaper stock, makes it even higher risk. But it could turn around. You could be correct. We just saw ASPI turn around. Or ASPL. I don't know which one it is. Cheaper stock, HAO. They played this morning before our market opened. Kind of don't have any faith in something this cheap. Not enough volume to get in and get out safely. We're going to overlook that one. As you see this blue line climb its way up the chart, that means these Momo numbers are increasing. So if it makes it up here to the top, the buyers are most definitely in it. Was a nice catch for the new scan. As far as performance on a stock, not the stock itself, it picked up on the movement. I have ASPI charted on another monitor. Still have STI charted as well. All right, YouTubers, if you like what you see in this live stream, hit the like button for me. Make YouTube buy me some coffee. I do live streams for 1 hour for free on YouTube Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays when I'm available. So sometimes if you see the stream there but I never sign in, that means I had a prior appointment that I had to take care of. But I appreciate each and every one of you joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed what you see. If you're interested in joining us, there's a banner at the top of the chat, white and yellow. Click on it, go to our Discord, and click the upgrade button. We'd love to have you on board. We can do this 4 hours a day, each and every day, 5 days a week if you're a premium member. You get access to about 60 scans and 30 indicators. And you'll get first access to the premium ones when they come out. Appreciate you joining me this morning. Good luck in the rest of your trading day. And as always, God bless.